Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Keysborough Cougar Den. This afternoon we see the Keysborough Cougars taking on the visitors McKinnon Cougars. My name's Jamie and my co-host is Carly.
Yeah, we are in for a fantastic matchup this afternoon. The Cougar Clash never fails to disappoint, of course. This is 2v4, so top of the table clash. You're looking at two teams that are contending for finals right now, just trying to figure out where everyone lands in finals at the moment. Both of these teams looking to cement a position. Last time they played, Cougars defeat, or I need to be more clear, don't I, today? Keysborough Cougars defeated McKinnon Cougars 95 to 77. That was back in round 5. Keysborough Cougars had 66 rebounds to McKinnon Cougars 51. Gerard Newby posted a double-double, 29 points, 23 rebounds. He actually had more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds, with 13 offensive rebounds. Dylan Moore off the bench contributed 15 points, whilst for McKinnon, Anderson stood out with 21 points, 5 of 11 from the Land of Plenty. They gave up 31 offensive rebounds to their 17 offensive rebounds. Mitchell Barry, though, had 13 rebounds. And Painenberg had 10 points, 11 rebounds in his double-double. So these are definitely areas that McKinnon will be looking to clean up tonight. They were without Steve Wooten. So hopefully they'll be thinking that his presence will help them try and get a win tonight or this afternoon over Keysborough Cougars. As I said, Keysborough Cougars second, 13 wins, 4 losses. And for McKinnon, fourth, 11 wins, 6 losses. Starting lineups for the two teams. Keysborough Cougars, AJ Williams, Nick Carlson, Jamie Leclerc, Gerard Newby and Dylan Moore. And for McKinnon Cougars, Steve Wooten, Nathan Raymond, Shaquille Maharaj, Adam Anderson and Hugh Romance. And we are just about ready for tip-off here. Adam Anderson and Gerard Newby in the tip. Keysborough win it.
Here we go, Nick Carlson straight down. Easy 2 points in the first 6 seconds of the match. Too easy for him, the way he's been playing very well lately. As number 4, Nathan Raymond, handles the ball for McKinnon. Kicking around to Anderson in the post, looking at his almost first 2 points of the game. Couldn't get it to go. Raymond with the offensive rebound. And Maharaj misses a 3. Another offensive rebound for McKinnon. Hugh Romance, and he draws the foul. It's going to be baseline ball. Raymond to inbound. Wooten, patient with it. Straight through the middle of the key. And just before he got the pass off, commits the offensive foul, and it's going to be Keysborough ball.
Great anticipation there by AJ Williams, just reading the play and realising that he would be in prime position to take that charge.
Leclerc now to Newby. Carlson taking the space early again, puts it up. Another 2 points, Nick Carlson. Nice little mid-floater inside the key.
Particularly the last couple of games, Keysborough Cougars on a 6-game winning streak. Getting Nick Carlson going early seems to be the key, and so far off to a hot start here. 4 points, Keysborough Cougars, their score.
Wooten, deep 3. Makes it. Nice and easy, Steve Wooten.
39% three-point shooter, so you do not want to leave him open, and proved he can make it there from fairly deep.
Williams to Carlson. He's going to go through the middle of the key again. Kicks it back out. Williams for 3. Can't answer that call. Shaquille Maharaj, my apologies. Comes up with a rebound straight down the court. Looking to take it on himself. AJ Williams using his speed and I guess his height to his advantage in that one.
AJ Williams putting his body on the line right now. Not willing to give anything up easily to McKinnon Cougars. Loving the effort.
Raymond inbound all the way out to Anderson. Looking for that high pick off Romance. Pulls up for three. And gets it to go nice and easy.
And just like that, McKinnon Cougars have the lead 6-4. Back-to-back threes.
Wooten and Newby competitively shoving each other around at the top of the key there as AJ Williams answers that time with a three-pointer of his own. Here we go. Keysborough up 7-6. Anderson kicks it back around to Raymond. Maharaj on the baseline drive. Goes up, reverse. Won't go. And Carlson comes up with a rebound. Slowing it down for Keysy. Looks for Leclerc. Fakes it. Kicks it back around instead. Newby taking it on. All on his own, Gerard Newby. Wooten backed off a little, allowing Newby to get one of his, probably a more passive dunk there than usual.
Yeah, but he's feeling it. For those of you who did not watch the Friday night game against Wyndham, Gerard Newby with 5 dunks, including a pretty explosive one.
Very nice post.
Yeah, MJ reminiscent from the free throw line. So that's a way to get Gerard Newby going, and he's going to be feeling it after Friday night. And how did that happen? Way too easy there for McKinnon Cougars.
Adam Anderson, a nice easy 2-point bucket there. Now Leclerc with the ball. Wanted to look for Newby, couldn't get it to him. More to Williams. Pick and roll, Williams. Too short on that three. Gets his own rebound. One of the smallest guys on the court. That is why, kids, if you're watching, you always follow your shot.
Yeah, but I'm just loving the intention that AJ Williams is playing with right now. He's the first one to know his shot's going to be off, and he follows it through. His energy, he's leading the team right now and setting an example of how they need to play this game.
Shaquille Maharaj with 2 points there for McKinnon down the other end, and both teams getting a lot of easy baskets, and almost another one there for Williams, except he draws the foul instead. Nathan Raymond, and we'll see our first free throws of the match. Williams looking for 2. Just too short on the first. And adjust for that one, nothing but net. AJ Williams 1 for 2. Wooten with the ball, kicking it around into the key. Hugh Romance loses it, taps it back out. And a missed 3 opportunity there for Nathan Raymond as Jamie Leclerc comes up with a rebound. Carlson on the wing. Heading the middle, fakes it, steps in, kicks it back out. Williams. Back around to Newby for 3. Just off on that one, Jamie Leclerc gets the offensive rebound.
Off the top of the backboard there, right into Jamie Leclerc's hands.
Unfortunately there for McKinnon. Now Wooten with the ball, looking to Shaquille.
And Jamie Leclerc has never had such an easy offensive rebound in his life.
Nice little push shot there by Wooten for McKinnon. Williams slowing it down off that double screen. Wanted to pull up himself, taking on Hugh Romance inside the key. Bit of a height difference there, but does not matter for AJ Williams. 2 points. Now Anderson to Wooten to steady the ship for McKinnon. Maharaj. Top of the key, looking to make a move. Decides to take it himself, and why not? An easy 2-point shot there for McKinnon as well. It's a high-scoring game so far. We've only hit the 5-minute mark, but 16-14, Keysborough lead by 2, and both teams need to start picking up defensively if they want to. One team wants to break out to the other one, as Leclerc looking to find a passage as he dips a shoulder and commits an offensive foul. It'll be McKinnon ball down the opposite baseline.
The pace of this game is quite fast at the moment, which would typically favour Keysborough Cougars more, but McKinnon Cougars play with a little bit of a slower pace than Keysborough do, but right now seems to be getting them going. Anderson and Wooten both leading the chase here for McKinnon Cougars. Steve Wooten already having that impact that I was speaking about earlier. He was sorely missed in the last matchup, these two teams. Murray Myers checks on for Keysborough Cougars.
Murray Myers with a nice defensive play there, swatting the ball out of Anderson's hands, and Anderson wanted a foul on that, but nevertheless, it's baseline Cougar ball. Murray calling the shots for Keysy. Wide open for three. Couldn't get it to go. Gerard Newby tried to get one of his little tip-ins. Couldn't get it to go. Anderson now off and running with the ball. Hugh Romance kicks it back out. Looked for the three. Didn't take it. Drives instead. Shot's no good. Ball in the hands of Gerard Newby. And now AJ Williams getting it down the court to Newby. Wide open for the drive. Going to go up and under. Blocked shot by Hugh Romance. And Nathan Raymond now with the ball off and running for McKinnon as he finds Maharaj in the corner. And he makes the three. What a transition play by McKinnon. Definitely not what Keysborough wanted there.
McKinnon shooting it nicely from the three at the moment.
Carlson now going to take the drive. Wanted to take it, wanted to pass it out, but instead hits the deck hard and a foul is drawn. Two referees coming together.
3 of 4 for McKinnon from beyond the arc. So he's shooting it at 75% at the moment. Cougars are going to be hoping, Keysborough Cougars are going to be hoping they can slow down on that one.
Carlson trying to make the image that he was in a shooting motion, but there was no way he was shooting that ball. I think he's just trying to play a bit funny. And now Nick Carlson subs off.
Look, you can never discredit their effort. The players trying to convince the referees.
You can always try.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing to lose.
Jacob Oriam now on the court, and he drives and loses the ball. Unfortunate for Keysborough there.
Jacob Oriam, 32-point game last night in the Youth League win against Eltham. So,
a solid game last night for the Keysy boys. Definitely a game they needed.
Absolutely. You can imagine he's ready to go. Excited about this opportunity to play so early on for the men's team here in the game. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Anderson taking on Williams. Desperate under pressure. Murray Myers with another blocked, what I thought looked to be a shot. As we have 1 second on the shot clock now from McKinnon. Who are they going to look for? They're going to look for Shaquille. Deep three. And that's an air ball rebound by AJ Williams. Off and running. And a foul on Nathan Raymond.
Who clearly doesn't agree with the call. Love the defense that Keysborough showed in that last possession there for
Absolutely.
McKinnon.
Great momentum boost when you force a team into a shot clock violation or a forced shot offered. Murray Myers open for three again. Couldn't get that one either. Rebound by Wooten. Anderson on the fast break. Couldn't catch the ball. Gets it anyway and off the glass. Easily 2 points there. Now Keysborough desperate to try and make something happen as they fall behind by 3 points now. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining. Williams again with the ball. Myers wants that on-ball screen. Looking for Newby in the post. Tapped out by Steve Witten.
8 seconds left on the shot clock here. So plenty of time, but Keysborough look to get into their action pretty quickly here. Nick Woodall checking in for Nathan Raymond for the McKinnon Cougars.
Now Williams, deep three. Almost a deep three, but not deep enough as he hits that one. Williams shooting it nicely, and now Nick Woodall with the ball from McKinnon. Taking on Murray Myers. Just manages to get the hips past him as he drives for another easy 2-point basket.
Yeah, no split line defense there made it really easy for Woodall to just drive straight to the basket once he got Murray Myers on his hip.
Dylan Moore looks at three and makes it nothing but net. It's about time Keysborough got Dylan Moore up and running for those shots. Doing what he does best is now Steve Witten's guarded by Gerard Newby, slowing it down.
Yeah, Dylan Moore absolutely lethal from beyond the arc. 47% this year from three. Actually better than last year, which was 43%, and he's had more attempts this year, 106. To last year, 81, and the season's not even over. I mean, the question has to be asked, can he actually miss from three? Every time it goes up, you think it's going in.
Anderson adds one so far for the McKinnon. Tied game at 22-all after the shooting foul committed by Jacob Oriam. And he just bounces in the second.
Jacob Oriam getting some really good minutes here for Keysborough Cougars, having an impact despite picking up the foul there.
Murray Myers open for a little floater inside the key. Nice little shot. Murray Myers, 2 points. Williams to guard Woodall with the ball. Newby denying that pass to Wooten. Gets it anyway, is now Anderson guarded by Myers. Wanted to step back. Murray Myers, another defensive play there. That's nice 3 stops for Murray Myers for the Keysborough. And Jacob Oriam gets himself open for a 2-point layup off the assist of Murray Myers. Hockey assist, I believe.
Yeah, just building on what he was doing last night.
Dylan Moore with an off-ball foul there.
And a frustrating foul for coach. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter, and Keysborough now have committed 5 team fouls, which sends Shaquille Maharaj to the line for free throws. So you've got a 3-point lead here. And McKinnon could look to cut it down to 1.
Do you reckon he likes the nickname Shaq?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask him. Surely anyone with the name Shaquille would like to be associated with Shaq.
Shaquille.
NBA legend.
Shaq. 2 points off the free throws there. AJ with the ball now. Stolen it down, around to Myers. Roberto Lamorticella looking to make a move. Been playing impressively lately for Keysborough, and Steve Wooten commits a foul.
Yeah, Roberto Lamorticella had a fantastic game on Friday night against Wyndham. Massive impact for Keysborough Cougars with 13 points off the bench, 3 of 5 from 3. And now, because McKinnon were in the bonus as well, Keysborough Cougars go to the line for 2 free throws. 34 seconds left. 24-second shot clock for McKinnon.
2 for 2, Gerard Newby.
EJ Watt checking in for Gerard Newby. EJ also part of the youth league team, coming off a win last night.
Anderson for 3. Couldn't get that one to drop off the high screen. Nick Woodall, offensive rebound. Trying to get it, couldn't. Maharaj, deep inside the key. And the ball's tapped out of his hands, and AJ Williams runs out of bounds with the ball. It'll be McKinnon down baseline.
Great effort there by EJ and Roberto Lamorticella to prevent that shot from going back up, coming together, double teaming.
Anderson fakes the 3, drives in. Woodall fakes a shot under the basket, draws a foul. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but it'll be 2 free throws again. All of a sudden, after going about 5 or 6 minutes without free throws.
And then all of a sudden, the last minute of the game, gone to the free throw line 3 times.
Nick Woodall makes it first. And makes the second.
Keysborough Cougars with 11.5 seconds here to work with before the end of the first quarter.
Williams trying to make a move and draws a foul against Adam Anderson, who I think Anderson clearly wanted an offensive foul there, but.
And we're going to the free throw line again. 4 trips in under a minute. And it sounds like there's been a warning there, maybe, or is just players calling out that's a warning? It could be.
Anderson trying to plead his case.
Doesn't look like it is a warning.
Denied. Williams gets first. I think you are correct. There might be a slight warning from the referee to Maharaj and Lamorticella. Friendly conversation down in the post.
Just chatting about their weekend.
Yeah, what are they going to do after this match on this nice sunny blue sky afternoon? And we have a substitution for Keysborough.
Nick Carlson checking in for Roberto Lamoricella.
McKinnon trying to inbound. Woodall, 2 seconds on the clock, has to put it up. Oh, just bounces out. Not a bad shot there for McKinnon. And that sees us at the end of the first quarter. Both teams in deep foul trouble, and Keysborough find themselves up by 3 points, 30-27.
No one in particular foul trouble individually. Dylan Moore with 2 for Keysborough Cougars, and Nathan Raymond with 2. That's correction. Yeah, Nathan Raymond with 2 and Steve Wooten with 2 personal fouls, but just more widely spread across both teams. As my partner said, Keysborough Cougars leading 30-27 at the end of the first there. Both teams off to a really hot start. Keysborough Cougars 3 of 8 from 3-point range, and McKinnon Cougars also 3 of 8. So far, we spoke earlier in the broadcast about the fact that Keysborough Cougars in the last matchup out-rebounded McKinnon Cougars 66-51. So far, it's pretty evenly matched. McKinnon Cougars with 8 rebounds and Keysborough Cougars with 7. 3 offensive rebounds for McKinnon and 2 for Keysborough. So McKinnon obviously making an emphasis on hitting the boards here, giving themselves second, third opportunities to score, but also preventing Keysborough Cougars from getting those second and third chance opportunities to score.
It's almost like it's going to come down to a case of who can step up in their defense. Both teams very strong offensively right now, and as I said several times, both teams are getting a lot of easy layups. Just wide open, there's no help defense. Players are getting beat at the 3-point line, just giving up that open drive. Might also just come down to the fact who can miss the first free throw as well.
Absolutely, there were a lot of free throws there towards the end of the game. Leading scorers for this game, AJ Williams with 13 of Keysborough Cougars 30, and both Shaquille Maharaj and Adam Anderson on 9 points each for McKinnon.
Last time these two met, McKinnon actually only had 4 free throw attempts, as opposed to Keysborough's 17. And here we go, just about to inbound the ball. Start the second quarter with Luke Painenborg on the sideline. Inbound to Nick Woodall. Straight down the middle of the key. Ooh, Jordan Vandenberg with a nice putback there. 8 seconds into the quarter there this time. That was a very strong finish. Jordan Vandenberg with his first few seconds in the match. Now, Keysborough will look to fight back on that one. Lamorticella and Myers in the corner. And a foul committed by Jordan Vandenberg.
Yeah, Keysborough don't really have a height matchup for Vandenberg. I mean, not many teams do. He's incredibly tall. A good versatile player, can shoot both threes, and as you saw, dunks. So effective from within the paint.
Anderson with a steal and 2-point fast break there from McKinnon, and Anderson and Lamorticella having a little friendly laugh with each other with that contact. And Myers back to Leclerc, around to Newby. Looking for his options, back to Leclerc. Myers steps in, kicks it back out. Jamie Leclerc, 3 points there. And the Keysborough see themselves up again by 2 points. A few lead changes so far in this first half of basketball as Anderson looks for three. And answers back, nothing but net, one of his own.
Anderson suddenly up to 14 points. Just absolutely let loose here from beyond the arc.
And Carlson driving it in, pulls up mid for 2 points. Woodall to Anderson. Painenborg around 3-point arc, looking at options. And Carlson almost got the steal. Maharaj cleans it up, drives. Just too short on that layup as Keysborough is off and running now. Murray Myers to Roberto to Carlson. Inside the key, just couldn't handle the ball and fumbles out of bounds. It'll be McKinnon ball down baseline.
That was really nice transition offense by Keysborough Cougars. Just couldn't come up with the basket. Keysborough Cougars definitely making an emphasis on transition offense. And
Woodall to Maharaj. Painenborg inside the key, spins, and draws a foul. Luke Painenborg would go to the line for 2 shots. Just misses the first.
Vandenberg hasn't taken an attempt from the free throw line this year. Only 3 last year, 33%.
Makes the second. And Keysy missed that shot of McKinnon's off and running.
My apologies, that was Painenberg at the free throw line before, and he's had 13 attempts this year, a 62% free throw shooter, and he's about to go back to the line on a really nice and one. Bit of a quarterback pass there, hitting Painenberg in transition.
And McKinnon definitely matching Keysborough on the transition opportunities today.
Absolutely. Really impressive emphasis by them as well to push the ball up the court. And at the moment they're just catching Keysborough Cougars sleeping a little bit. Got to make more of an effort to get back.
And after that 3-point play, McKinnon's back up by 3 points. Williams back around to Carlson, takes a 3. Won't go. Vandenberg with the defensive rebound there. Anderson to call the shots. Shaquille drives, kicks it back around. Painenborg fakes the 3, drives. Kicks it into Vandenberg right on the basket. And another easy 2-point dunk again for Vandenberg. And that puts the McKinnon bench up and about 5-point lead. Leclerc back around to Williams, drives, kicks it back out deep corner for 3. Roberto Lamorticella answers with a 3 of his own, cuts it back down to a 1-possession game. Again, very tight match here between the two Cougars. Maharaj off the glass, 3 points. A shooting clinic by McKinnon. I don't know. The points went up on the board. He must have. And Keysborough trying to slow it down, looking for Roberto again. And he gets it to go.
Back to back, 3-pointers by Roberto Lamorticella, picking up where he left off on Friday night.
It's like the All-Star weekend, 3-point shootout here this afternoon at the Den. Maharaj almost caught the ball, probably was going to take that 3, didn't have time so that time. Back around, and he'll take that one. And he will get that one. Let's just bring out the racks, bring out a bunch of basketballs, put all the players on the line. Let's just have a good old-fashioned shootout.
I don't think either coach is happy right now. Whilst their teams are shooting 3s, they're giving up open 3s as well.
And Roberto's feeling it. Deep three and just a bit too short there on that one. And McKinnon bench making a bit of noise there after that one.
Talking a little bit of smack towards Roberto La Morticello, who just coolly puts 2 fingers up indicating he's hit back-to-back threes, and that does
Everybody's
all the talking.
happy. Everybody's laughing. And now Derek McDonald on and with the defensive stop, swats the ball out of the hands of Maharaj. Cougars get the steal. And Dylan Moore somehow couldn't get that free to drop despite everyone else making them.
Oh, no call by the referee there.
Maharaj tripping over AJ Williams, and I think the ball went out of bounds.
Out of bounds, McKinnon ball. Gerard Newby, who went to the bench with 2 fouls just a little while ago, returning back into the game. Really like to see Gerard Newby get going on the scoring front.
Yeah, definitely needs to.
He is first in the league in 2-point attempts and
makes.
And makes, yeah.
Derek McDonald for 3. Couldn't get that one to drop. Pennyborg with the rebound. And now Anderson will slow it down for McKinnon.
Newby coming off 29 points, 10 rebounds on Friday night against Wyndham.
Oh, Hugh Romance with a nice little good old-fashioned spin on the back of Dylan Moore, and easy 2 points there. Derek Tatum McDonald to AJ Williams. Calling for that on-ball screen as Newby steps up. Williams backs out, looking for options. Kesey not giving him many. Took the shot himself.
A lot of 3-point attempts here by both teams.
And then Nathan Raymond put his arms up, shrugging in the air, saying, I'm not too sure what that foul was for. And Gerard Newby also put his arms in the air, saying, I have no idea. But it's our ball.
Newby's not complaining about it, that's for sure. And Nathan Raymond now with 3 personal fouls, so he's going to go to the bench. And Josh McQueen stepping in for him.
McDonald taking on, loses it, gets the ball back. 2 on the shot clock, pulls up deep off the front of the ring, and Gerard Newby comes up with the offensive rebound. Gets it to AJ Williams with a 3-point shot. Should never have happened in McKinnon's eyes, but...
Do these players know they can actually drive the ball into the paint and, go for a 2-point shot? Because it feels like right now all we're doing is shooting threes, and there's another one. This is unbelievable. I haven't seen a 2-point attempt for a while now, but never mind. AJ Williams got us.
Other than that one.
AJ Williams making me look like a fool out here.
Ask and you shall receive.
And that cuts the deficit to 2. Keysborough Cougars down 46-48.
I'm not even sure what the largest lead of this match is. Might be 5 points either way. Steve Wheaton misses that mid-range shot, and the ball rolls out of bounds. McKinnon will try again.
McKinnon were just up by 7 points.
Coach vote for Keysborough. Slightly confused about that call. Definitely not in the position the referees are in, and it'll be a timeout called.
And we have a chance to catch our breath because, boy, this has been such a fast-paced game. So energetic, just frenetic pace here by both teams.
And just over 3 minutes to go, and the fouls are 2-all.
Got to feel sorry for the statisticians in games like this. I don't know how I'd
Why?
be keeping up.
All they have to do is mark down threes.
Yeah, good point. Keysborough Cougars, 7 of 19, 36% from beyond the arc, and McKinnon, 6 of 12, 50%. Shaquille Maharaj with 3 of 5. Adam Anderson, 2 of 5. AJ Williams for Keysborough Cougars, 3 of 7. And Roberto La Morticello with his 2 of 3. It's really, really interesting, fantastic basketball to watch. We hope you are enjoying it so far.
How many 3-point attempts?
Gerard Newby still only just on 4 points. I'm just waiting for him to break out in this game. As I said, on Friday night against Wyndham. Keysborough Cougars took the win against top of the ladder Wyndham. He had 29 points. That was a 102 to 84 point win, so quite a convincing win for Keysborough Cougars. McKinnon did go on a run, I think cut it to 10 at one point, but Keysborough Cougars with the response, and McKinnon Cougars coming off a loss to Camberwell, 94-92, really close loss there. Statistically best to Camberwell in all non-scoring stats despite the loss. So they're looking to bounce back here, and so far they've got the right intentions.
Hugh Romance put up shot, blocked from behind by Nick Carlson, got his own rebound, and on the second attempt drew the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
Hugh Romance just padding his stats a little bit there, getting a few offensive rebounds to his name before eventually going to the line anyway.
Makes the first.
Keysborough Cougars going with a little bit of a taller lineup here with Gerard Newby, La Monticello and Derek McDonald all out on the floor, along with AJ Williams and Nick Carlson, who knocks down that 3.
Great hustle play there by Derek McDonald. Getting blocked from that 3-point shot, followed, got the ball, drove, kicked it out of Carlson on that 3-point line. That's why you never give up. Now Anderson has the ball back in his hands, coming off the screen, steps back, taking on Williams. Great defense as AJ Williams was elbowed in the face, but I think the referees want to call a foul, defensive foul on him, coming together.
Keysborough Cougars indicating they want an offensive rebound, and Nathan Vogt yelling at them to stop worrying about it and huddle. And it looks like they've decided to go with a defensive foul against Keysborough Cougars.
Despite the elbow to the face, points will count. Adam Anderson will go to the line for 1 bonus.
Keysborough Cougars now on 14 fouls, so from here on out any foul will send McKinnon Cougars to the line. McKinnon Cougars only on 2 team fouls, so they have a few to give. They can play physical here, as they traditionally do.
And we're going to have an offensive foul on Gerard Newby.
And
getting a bit heated between these two teams.
Yeah,
in a few instances tonight.
Luckily, offensive fouls do not result in free throws, so that one doesn't add to the team total. But you're correct, both teams really hyped up benches, bit of talk going on. But you wouldn't expect it any other way. This is a clash of the Cougars, so.
Romance under the basket, couldn't get that shot to go. Nick Carlson fighting for the ball, gets it, and slows it down. Williams now for Keysy. Steps back for 3. And McKinnon with the defensive rebound there, and they will try. Looking for a 2-possession match.
Hugh Romance has the mismatch on AJ Williams, but for some reason his players are not getting it to him.
Well, Maharaj does it himself, 2 points.
Keysborough Cougars just look a little bit out of sorts here. Everyone running back there away from AJ Williams, no one to inbound it to.
Carlson to Williams, drives, taking on Anderson, kicks it back out. Roberto on Romance, spins under the basket and gets a 2 points. Nice little spin move in there. Thought I might have saw a little foot shuffle, but nevertheless, 2 points for Keysy.
No foul.
Maharaj with a 3-point shot in the deep corner himself, and looks at Gerard Newby as he runs past him.
Question might have to be asked, can he miss from beyond the arc? And again, just poor help defense there for McKinnon Cougars. Created enough space for AJ Williams to go to the line, and he's fouled. Keysborough Cougars going back to a bit of a smaller lineup now. Murray Myers checking in for Derek McDonald. Son of legendary NBL player Daryl McDonald.
AJ Williams makes 2 free throws there, as now Nick Woodall goes all the way to the basket himself, couldn't get the shot to drop, gets his own rebound, tries again, pads his stats, gets 2 points. 45 seconds to go in the half here as Williams looks to take a 3. Bit wide on the left there as McKinnon come up with the ball. Nick Woodall down the court, stolen it down for McKinnon. And they just want to settle the ball, look for a great, not a good option as Anderson takes on Newby through the key. And no call there on Murray Myers' defensive play as McKinnon get an offensive rebound. Woodall drives on Newby, guarded by Roberto, fakes it, takes a shot, is no good, and Keysborough's off and running now. AJ Williams straight down, puts it up. AJ Williams gets the and one, 7 seconds to go in the half. Williams looking at a 1 bonus point here now.
Coach Nathan Vogt was very frustrated there with the officiating. Felt like Vandenberg had been in the key for a very long time. I think he also felt like there was a missed charge call there. Murray Myers putting his body on the line, but
it was a very hard fall.
Yeah, no call there. Referee said play on.
Anderson goes all the way himself. Vandenberg just couldn't get the tip in, but Maharaj tips the tip in, and I believe the points will count, as that sees us at half-time here at the Den.
Keysborough Cougars trailing 56-61. And you can imagine McKinnon Cougars going into the locker room feeling pretty good about the position they're in at this stage of the game, up at half-time. Keysborough Cougars have 16 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, and McKinnon Cougars are out-rebounding them 21 with 8 offensive rebounds. It's really felt like they've been giving themselves lots of opportunities and just really restricting Keysborough Cougars to only 1 shot attempt. There have been a lot of threes taken. Keysborough Cougars have put up 23, made 8 of those, 34%. And McKinnon, a lot more accuracy, 7 of 13, 53%. I think a big emphasis for Coach Nathan Vogt and the Keysborough Cougars going into this game was definitely about hitting those boards, and that they really wanted to be making sure that they were leading statistically in both offensive and defensive rebounds. And so far, McKinnon Cougars are really challenging them in that area. The height on the floor, Coach Nathan Vogt looking to go with a bit of a larger lineup, a bit of a taller lineup on the floor, but unfortunately you always give up something when you put something else on, and you know, that I think takes away from a bit of their speed and what they're trying to do on the floor in transition offense. Scoring leaders for Keysborough Cougars, AJ Williams with 23 points. Shaquille Maharaj with 22 points. I think that was 4 threes coming from him. Adam Anderson, 17 points. And the next leading scorer for Keysborough Cougars, Nick Carlson, with 9 assist leaders.
Maharaj trying to do what Carlson did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Nathan Raymond, 4 assists for McKinnon Cougars, and Murray Myers and AJ Williams with both 2 each. Rebound leaders, Gerard Newby with 7 rebounds, so doing a lot of heavy lifting there for Keysborough Cougars, with the next highest rebounding leader, Nick Carlson and AJ Williams, both on 3. McKinnon Cougars, seem to be doing it by committee. Everyone hitting the boards. Maharaj and Woodall both with 3 themselves. AJ Williams, Murray Myers with a steal each, and Adam Anderson with a steal as well. So I think that rebounds is really going to be a factor in this game. If Keysborough Cougars can get up on those boards, I think they give themselves a really good chance to win going into the second half.
Absolutely. All right, we have just over 7 minutes until we return for the third quarter. We will see you all shortly.
And we are back ready for the second half here at the Den, Keysborough Cougars home court. Clash of the Cougars, McKinnon Cougars versus Keysborough Cougars. If you've just tuned in, you've missed out on a pretty exciting first half of basketball. Keysborough Cougars currently trailing 56-61 on their home court.
And now Roberto Lamorticello looks to take on Shaquille under the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Hot potato for the rebound, and ball in the hands of Nick Woodall. Slowing it down, calling the shots.
Keysborough Cougars starting with their starting lineup, bar Dylan Moore, who's replaced by Roberto Lamorticello, who's had some really big impact in this first half for Keysborough Cougars. And for McKinnon Cougars, they're starting with their starting lineup, bar, and I'm trying to figure out who isn't on the floor, but Nick Woodall is starting for the second half over Nathan Raymond, who was in a bit of foul trouble in that first half. 3 personal fouls already, so I wonder if that's part of the decision why he's sitting to start off the third quarter.
Now Wooten taking on Newby, takes a 3. Over the top on Newby, that's not an easy feat to do. Misses a shot as Carlson comes up with the ball. Taking on Woodall, straight down the key, spins, kicks it back out. Williams for 3. And just too shy on the left there as Anderson comes up with it now and slows it down for McKinnon.
A little bit of a lid on the basket for both teams here to start the third. Neither yet to score.
Steps back. And that one doesn't go either. And Hugh Romance couldn't even get the shot to drop right under the basket there.
Missed the bunny.
Williams pulls up with a little fadeaway and couldn't get it to go. Gerard Newby, offensive rebound again, missed shot again. And now Shaquille Maharaj up and running to Romance, back to Maharaj, and draws the foul on the layup. That was a lot to say in the space of 14 seconds.
And 2 minutes in, and we still do not have a change in the score yet. Maharaj going to the line here to see if he can extend McKinnon's lead.
Doesn't get the first to drop. Surely this one
we just
will
had
go
such
in.
an offensive output there in that first half that
Law of averages.
Yeah, it's got to even out somewhere, doesn't it? But as you said, gets the second to go.
Roberto on Romance, up and under to Newby. Ball stolen. Wooten with the ball to Anderson. Maharaj spins, kicks it out to the deep corner, and Wooten couldn't catch the ball. And they say it's off the hands of Keysborough.
It was a bit of a bullet pass across the floor, took out the heads of some of the Cougars crowd there, sitting on the sidelines.
Romance Anderson loses Williams in the process. Woodall finds him open in the corner, back to Shaquille for 3. And nothing but net right in front of the bench.
Miss.
Carlson now, open for 3. Too short on that, tried to follow his shot, couldn't get it. Wooten comes up with the rebounds. And Adam Anderson now controlling the ball for McKinnon.
Maharaj usually shooting the 33% from the 3-point line.
Foul drawn by Shaquille and on Nick Carlson, I believe.
And Coach Nathan Vogt really doesn't like the energy and intensity here that I think his players have come out with, and he calls a real early timeout, having already seen just over 3 minutes go by with no score for Keysborough Cougars, and McKinnon have now extended their lead out to 9.
Biggest lead of the match so far. It'll be tough for Keysborough, taking out the top team fairly convincingly on Friday night, only to go down to the 4th place McKinnon. so far. Defending champs, trying to regain their position back in this competition, despite actually finishing 5th last year. So,
yeah, last year the first round matchup was McKinnon and Keysborough Cougars 4v5. McKinnon taking out Keysborough Cougars and going on to win the whole thing. The ladder is really tight at the moment though, and every win and loss is going to matter going down the stretch. Wyndham 14 wins, Keysborough 13, Hume 11, McKinnon 11, Pakenham 9, Ballerine 9. You know, there's room for the top 6, even 7 and 8 to get in there into that top 5. And right now, Keysborough Cougars really want to look to respond and help themselves secure 2nd position, maybe even 1st against Wyndham. But they've got a lift right now.
Maharaj to inbound. And Maharaj put up the 3 almost on the shot clock and almost down the other end of the court before the ball even hit the ring. And instead of following his shot, now Keysborough come up with it. And Carlson is going to take on Romance. Drives, strong under the basket. And a few offensive rebounds there for Keysborough. Shot blocked in the end by Steve Wooten.
I think we need to genuinely check the top of this rim here and check that there's nothing on it. Keysborough Cougars cannot get anything to fall.
And here Keysborough have an opportunity in transition. Jamie Leclerc down the floor. She's out to Williams, wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Nick Carlson with an offensive rebound. Keysborough want to try again. Williams driving it in this time. There it is. Gets the and one against Hugh Romance.
So there isn't a lid on the basket. Okay.
Not anymore.
Now that we've established that, AJ Williams can go to the line and try and bring Keysborough Cougars within 7.
Hopefully that'll just break that. Would you call it momentum for Keysborough? Negative momentum? Is that a thing?
Sorry, bring them within 6. Yeah, definitely negative momentum, I suppose, is a thing.
And there we go, 3-point play.
McKinnon have definitely got a lot of positive momentum going in their way at the moment.
Despite only scoring 4 points themselves. Steve Wooten with the ball now. McKinnon are very structured and patient in their offense. Woodall drives it in and Roberto puts it up. 2 points there. Strong defense, but stronger offense. AJ slowing it down, looking for Carlson on the wing. Taking in, pulls up, mid-range. 2-point shot's a bit too short there, and Painterboard comes up with the rebound. Woodall looking for Wooten. Got it by Newby, and Leclerc suicide steal, and Anderson couldn't get it. Anderson will pull up mid-range for an easy 2-point shot there. Just under halfway to go here in the 3rd quarter. Keysborough really need to find their stride like they did in the first half, and that another shot missed again by Keysborough. Leclerc on Anderson, looking to switch. Drives in, Anderson crosses them up, gets to Woodall, and they get a 3-point shot. Nick Woodall in the deep corner. It's out to a 13-point lead. Gerard Newby goes up, couldn't get that to go, and finally gets himself an opportunity to go to the line for a couple of bonus shots.
And you'd think Keysborough Cougars' ability to get back into this game is going to be driven by Gerard Newby's ability to get himself into this game, get himself on the scoreboard. I mean, he's having an impact, he's grabbing rebounds, but as we said earlier, first in 2-point attempts and 2-point attempts and 2 points made. 142 points made this year, and
not tonight.
So far tonight, 4 points. I'm sure that's definitely been keys to the game for McKinnon Cougars, is to restrict Gerard Newby, keeping his points low, but
Nice first. Sometimes you just have to see one. It's been a while since Newbie scored, but hopefully this is it.
it's always a way to get yourself going, is going to the free throw line and just seeing an easy one go down, as you said. However, he misses the second there.
Carlson with the offensive rebounds and a turnover by Keysborough. 12-point game. Nick Woodall now with the ball for McKinnon. Ball in hands of Wooten. And Anderson, another wide open shot. Couldn't get that one to drop this time. Newbie off and running to Williams. Down the floor, puts it up. Up and under, and he draws the foul. Shot couldn't drop, unfortunately, for that time, but Adam Anderson commits a foul. And AJ Williams go to the line for 2.
Looks a little bit more like Keysborough Cougars basketball. They're getting out in transition, pushing the ball up ahead.
Just not converting the points.
Yeah, but still able to go to the line and get some points on the board.
Last 3.5 minutes of this quarter might just be trying to see how far they can reduce this deficit. And if they want to fight back, taking it in the fourth. It's a long game.
I think it would be important for Keysborough Cougars to get this deficit under 10 going into the fourth quarter. They certainly don't want to give McKinnon Cougars any more life than they've already got. And it looks like they're changing up their defense here with a little bit of a press, a little bit of full court pressure for Keysborough Cougars, just to take McKinnon out of what they're doing, make it a little bit more uncomfortable, because right now this game looks super comfortable for McKinnon Cougars.
Liam Booth on the court for the first time, misses a 3-point shot there. And Murray Myers on the opposite end hits a 3-pointer. Giving the Keysy bench a bit of life now. And it's back to single digits, 7 points. Maharaj tried to answer, couldn't. Dylan Moore to Carlson to Williams down the floor now. Looking for their options. Taking on Wooten inside the basket, puts it up and gets it to go. AJ Williams, very strong player on those drives.
Yeah, he's just so shifty, so crafty. He can find different ways to get to the basket. And what a play by Murray Myers, forcing the jump ball. The Keysborough Cougars crowd absolutely love it. Both players going to the floor just to try and get that basket.
Great work by the little guy.
Yeah, smallest player on the court, but has the most hustle. Murray Myers, you can always expect that from him.
Nick Carlson guarding Maharaj. Takes out his space as he drives, misses the basket, and Nick Woodall fouls from behind on the rebound.
Yeah, Keysborough Cougars are feeling something here. They've got something going. They've taken McKinnon out of what they want to do, and they're getting back to their game, and you can really see and feel the energy shift here.
Well, what was just an 11, 12-point game is now a 2-possession game at 5 points, and McKinnon are on 14 fouls.
Yeah, Keysborough Cougars with an opportunity here to cut it to 2 or 3 points.
Williams attacking, slowing it down, taken on by Raymond. And draws a foul. That'll be 5 team fouls. AJ Williams will go to the line for 2 shots, and that's another foul on Nathan Raymond.
He just subbed in. Just got out on the floor. He'd been sitting for a long time, at least this whole third quarter, pretty far into the second quarter as well, and gets out on the court and fouls. It's just not his night.
He's walking off, just looking a little deflated.
Yeah, that's got to be hard when you come out. You're ready to go again. You've got all the energy, the effort, and you come up against AJ Williams, who, as I said before, is just so crafty. With his
not an easy task.
Yeah, shot selection. I certainly wouldn't want to be guarding him on any night of the week. Credit to Nathan Raymond, though, for taking on the defensive assignment.
And it's a 3-point game now. Maharaj with the ball.
Bit of full court pressure again here by Keysborough Cougars.
Leaving the basket wide open as Josh McQueen gets a nice little backdoor cut.
And that's the risk versus reward when you run press or full court man.
Carlson kicks around Dylan Moore for 3. Too far right. Wooten with the rebound. Anderson guarded by Williams, looking for that on-ball screen as usual. Kicks it back around for Wooten for 3. And gets it to go just as Keysborough were honing in on that deficit.
Yeah, there's nothing like a three-point shot to swing momentum back in another team's favour, and that extends that lead back out to 8 points for McKinnon Cougars.
Murray Myers in the corner for three. No good. Nick Carlson, another offensive rebound for him. Doing what Gerard Newby does best, as Myers will fake it, drive in on Anderson, goes up. What a great drive, 2 points. Murray Myers flowing by Adam Anderson there.
Speaking of crafty, Murray Myers showing what he can do.
Offensive foul. Steve Wooten, I believe.
Yeah, there was a bit of a screen earlier set by Wooten, and I think Murray Myers got caught on it, and I'm sure Nathan Vogt had a bit of a chat with the referees about that, who were right on at that time. Murray Myers, fantastic defensive effort there, just to fight through that screen, make it really noticeable to the referees.
Williams looking for Oriam now. Slows it back up, taking on Painenborg, will go in himself, puts it up and draws the foul. Jacob Oriam going to line for a couple of free throws.
55 seconds left here in the third. As I said, I think it'll be important for Keysborough Cougars to keep this under 10 points.
And he just misses the first. Makes the second. And it's back to a 5-point game. It's like this whole quarter almost has been for nothing. What can the two Cougars do in this final minute? Jacob Oriam almost came up with a steal there. Swats it out of bounds.
Yeah, that full court press there by Keysborough Cougars, just forcing McKinnon into a tough pass, and Jacob Oriam reading that really well, despite the ball going out of bounds. Slowing up McKinnon's game here, and I think, you know, we mentioned earlier that they were really getting out in transition themselves, usually a bit of a slower paced team, and there's just a little bit of a conversation here between the referees and the score bench. Both coaches looking for some clarification. And Vandenberg is going to check in here for Wooten. These final 48 seconds.
Anderson now with the ball, drives it in. Surely wasn't going to miss that. Way too easy. Right in the middle of the key. 2 points there for Anderson.
Just got to his spot.
Oriam left open for three. Can't make him pay. Maharaj comes up with the ball. 2 possessions left. Anderson slowing it down, will likely run out the shot clock. 12 to go. Taking it down, guarded by Murray Myers. Probably so far the defensive player of the game as he goes up. Nice little shifty left hand, couldn't get it to go. Oriam offensive rebound, couldn't get it either. Gerard Newby finishes that play, gets the and one. 5.9 seconds to go. Gerard Newby, the garbage man, cleaning up the mess.
Can we just go back though and talk about Murray Myers' footwork there, staying with his defender, making him change direction, pick up his shot, and then he was ready to pounce and grab that ball, took his cookies, and he was off. I'm so impressed with that defense. I mean, what effort and energy. I can imagine Coach Nathan Vogt would just be so pleased with that.
And his efforts reflected in the minutes he's getting tonight after coming back from a tough injury as of late. And Gerard Newby hits a free throw. 5.9 to go. Painenborg with the ball. Back to Maharaj, driving straight through the key, you'd imagine. Puts it up, can't get it to go. Josh McQueen gets a tip in right on the siren.
That's the second time that they've got a shot right on the siren.
And that takes it back to a 6-point lead, 81-75 for McKinnon.
Massive credit to McKinnon there for on both occasions, just not absolutely giving up on the play until the siren goes and giving themselves opportunities to put scores on the board right before the end of quarters.
Like we were talking about earlier, it's whichever team could step up and defend that little bit extra, and that showed in the start of that quarter with McKinnon's efforts, holding Keysborough to 0 points for about the first 5 or so minutes.
Keysborough Cougars with some really great hustle there to get back in that game. I do think that a bit of their change in defence helped take McKinnon Cougars out of what they were doing, and the pace at which they were doing it at made them feel a little bit uncomfortable. Scoring leaders, AJ Williams up to 32 points. 3 quarters through this game, and that's right, 32 points for AJ Williams. He is doing it all. For McKinnon Cougars, Maharaj, 26 points. Adam Anderson, 21 points. And Woodall, 11 points. The next highest leading scorer for Keysborough Cougars is Nick Carlson with 9 points. So AJ Williams putting Cougars on his back and trying to get it done.
I think what keeps Keysborough in the game there is that regardless of being outscored that quarter by 1 point, they managed to keep Maharaj and Anderson to 4 points each.
Yeah,
after Maharaj having 22 in the first half.
I think Maharaj only shot 1 3 that quarter as well, which, you'd prefer none, but an improvement on that second quarter. Assist leaders, Nathan Raymond, 4 assists, Adam Anderson, 3. Murray Myers and AJ Williams still on 2 assists. Rebounding leaders, Gerard Newby, he may only have, I think, 5 points, but he has 16 rebounds, 9 defensive boards, 7 offensive boards. The next highest rebounder for the game is Nick Carlson with 8. Unbelievable.
Cleaning up.
Maharaj and Romance for McKinnon Cougars with 6 rebounds apiece. Steals leaders, Murray Myers with 2 really nice steals. AJ Williams with 1. Wooten, Woodall and Anderson all with 1 each.
Surely we got to get it going, right? Nickname for Gerard Newby, garbage man. I mean, that's all he does. Averages about 14 boards a game. Why not? Here we go. Nick Carlson inbound the ball.
Keysborough Cougars have actually now out-rebounded McKinnon Cougars 35-34. They've got 15 offensive rebounds to McKinnon Cougars 11. That was not the case going into the half. So I think if they can continue to clean that up, that they'll have better luck and potentially be able to cut into this deficit and come away with the win.
Josh McQueen.
You've got to stop shots like that.
Right down the other end for an easy 2 points off a defensive rebound by Jordan Vandenberg. Who else? Gerard Newby now kicking around to Carlson for 3. Can't get it to go. Dylan Moore fights for the rebound. Maharaj saves it. And now McQueen has the ball for McKinnon. Anderson to Luke Painenborg. Into Vandenberg in the high post.
Vandenberg not really looking to do anything with it other than pass it off. Maharaj, who comes off there, takes that 3 but misses it.
Fortunate for Keysborough. Williams off and running straight down the court. Sees Myers in the corner. 3 won't go. Nick Carlson, offensive rebound. Couldn't alley it back in. Might have been better off to just grab that board and be a bit more patient with it. At the moment with Cougars' luck. And McQueen looking to try and get it inside. Takes on Williams instead. Steps back too short and Gerard Newby comes up with the ball. Williams open for 3. Finally gets it. AJ Williams breathing life back into the Keysy team. It's 5 points again.
And 35 points for AJ Williams, 4 of 13 from beyond the arc. But
tough defense there, but nonetheless, Anderson gets a strong 2-point bucket.
Vandenberg's presence within the paint really being felt here.
Keysborough, not much movement off the ball as they seem to just be looking for an open three. 2 on a shot clock. Carlson will take it in. Off the glass, there it is. Nice mid-range spin. Nick Carlson.
Yeah, Vandenberg there's just camped out in the paint, and it's creating movement for Keysborough Cougars, who essentially are making McKinnon Cougars guard with 4 players outside the paint.
Keysborough almost got the steal. As I find Myers was going Vandenberg in the basket. They didn't find him. And instead, Keysborough decided to foul Painenborg, and he's going to go to the line for 2. To continue his streak at the line. Doesn't make the first.
That's commentator's curse right there.
My apologies. He has been shooting well from there tonight. A little bit of heckling in the crowd. Didn't work that time as he makes a second. Nick Carlson inside, sees Vandenberg, decides to slow it back out. Newby finds more, finds Williams. Too short off the glass there, rebound by Painenborg. Maharaj going to be wide open, yep. And misses the 3, fortunate there again in front of the Cougar bench.
It's gone a little bit cold from 3. I think that's a bit of a case of law of averages. It's just evened out.
Myers missing a 3-point shot there. Anderson now will slow it, guarded by Myers. Beats him, kicks it back out of Painenborg. He'll look for 3, and he'll hit it. Something that Keysborough wish they have been doing over the last few possessions, and that's hitting a 3-point shot.
Painenborg hits from beyond the arc at 23%.
Yeah, well, that's showing their night tonight.
Everyone's feeling it.
And Carlson misses a 3 there. Keysborough just do not want to drive it into the key, purely just because of Vandenberg just camping out inside the basket.
Well, like I said, there's an advantage from beyond the arc with Vandenberg just camped out in the basket, but if your 3s aren't going down, it creates a disadvantage for you.
And Wooten just loses the ball there. And it'll be out of bounds following this timeout. Back to a 9-point game in McKinnon's favour. Keysborough looking just a little lethargic at the moment, heading to the bench.
Yeah, it's still a 9-point game, but as I said, I think the fact that their 3s just aren't really going down right now is making it really hard for them to probably feel good about what they're doing and what they're looking at. 10 of 38, 26% from beyond the arc. McKinnon shooting at 11 of 25, 44%. They're taking far less shots, but have been pretty much, well, knocked down one more than Keysborough Cougars. Keysborough Cougars now trail the rebounding stat by 1, but they have 16 offensive rebounds to McKinnon's 11, so putting a lot of effort and energy into crashing those boards. Shaquille Maharaj, 26 points. Adam Anderson, 23 points. Shooting it from the 3, 2 of 6, 33%. AJ Williams still on 35 points. The next highest scorer for Keysborough Cougars is Nick Carlson with 11 points. Keysborough Cougars just really looking for some more scorers out there to help AJ Williams. Gerard Newby, 8 points.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help.
17 rebounds for Gerard Newby. He goes for a 3 here.
And it's way too long. Story of his night so far, if you take away his rebound count. I mean, when your star player in Newby isn't having the greatest offensive night and the other team's shooting the lights out from the arc, you really need to try and hope for another game plan to come into effect as Wooten has the ball. 5 on the shot clock, pulls up. Blocked by Gerard Newby. Great defensive effort there. Leclerc to Williams now. Looking to make a move. They need to start building, gaining on this deficit, and which can't be done on this possession. Newby misses a shot.
Yeah, the long reach there of Gerard Newby, just able to get a finger on that ball and block it, and right there again.
Gerard Newby, hustle play. Ball back in the hands of McKinnon, leaving Josh McQueen wide open under the basket. I mean, there was a great defensive hustle, but they just couldn't get the ball, and then McKinnon made them pay.
I think, again, that's just a reflection of how this night's been going. They've had the hustle, they have had the energy, the effort, but just the little things, the 1% just haven't gone their way. Like, great steal there by Gerard Newby, and Jamie Leclerc trying to, dove on the ball there, but just ended up in the hands of McKinnon, and then McKinnon have numbers. There's not much Keysborough Cougars can do there. You got a 5-on-3 with 2 players on the floor. Give them credit for putting their bodies on the line, diving to the floor.
Now Carlson or Leclerc open under the ring there, just couldn't get the friendly touch. Gerard Newby cleans it up again, gets the 2 points, there we go.
And with that, Gerard Newby has a double-double, 10 points, 17 rebounds.
Just under half quarter to go in this match now, and Keysborough down by 9 points. They really need to pick it up. If Keysborough is going to win, I imagine it's not by a lot, but they need to start picking it up, and that will not help as Gerard Newby commits a foul. And that'll be another 2 free throws for Shaquille Maharaj.
Maharaj in 2023 played 6 games in NBL 1 Albury Wodonga Bandits. Also had a stint in China, 3v3 league for Wukai Shah. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry if I butchered that one.
I think there may have been a technical foul from the Keysborough squad, in which Maharaj missed his second free throw, so Wheaton will try to make up for it.
Yeah, play-by-play says to the bench, so
and Wheaton makes both of them. It's now a 12-point game, biggest lead of the match with 4 minutes to go. And now McKinnon inbound, Anderson. Jamie Leclerc just knocked it out of the hands, and Nick Carlson tried to save it from out of bounds, but ended up on the line. And
once again, the look on Nick Carlson's face, they just says it all, the effort, the energy, but just don't come up with the ball.
Now Maharaj struggling to get it in. Pendenball gets it to Anderson. Guarded by Newby. Wanted to pull up, he'll drive it instead. Tough layup, such a great player. Adam Anderson on nobody other than Gerard Newby as well, 2 points.
Lead out to 14, just under 4 minutes now to go in this fourth quarter.
Great work there. Dylan Moore with a nice drive and a little dish off to Nick Carlson under the basket. Gets 2 points, keeping Keysy alive. Doubling on the sideline, that press. Raymond getting the ball back, calling the offense as Wooten passes it out of bounds. And nobody wanted to save us from the basketball. I believe everything's still intact.
Yeah, bit of a spilt drink, but that's okay.
Dylan Moore inbound now to Williams. Williams, now Dylan Moore trying to find a shot, 2 to go on the clock. Dylan Moore almost put that in and will tap it out of bounds himself. It'll be McKinnon ball. Full court press here by the Cougars. Trying to make something out of nothing. Well, that's a story of their night. Everybody was just pressing up, leaving Maharaj open for the quarterback pass and a wide open dunk. And in turn, fouls Gerard Newby on a 3-point attempt.
no one seemed to really have figured out where their position was there, who was pressing, who was back on safety. And, you know, at this level, players can just make those quarterback passes right down the floor, and it's just going to be way too easy. Newby here can cut the lead to 11. There is still plenty of time in this game, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left.
There is, but Keysy, you really have to play a way that they haven't for most of this half. Hits the second. You know what the problem is? We haven't had a famous newbie dunk.
We did have a dunk at the start of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't as impressive. A bit too passive.
Need something to get the crowd going here.
Keysy looking for the stop, but instead they leave Anderson wide open. And they're going to intentionally slow it down. Now Anderson probably could have driven that, but decided to slow it down. We'll drive it in this time again. Looks out for Payne, the ball through the middle of the key. Loses the ball, Gerard Newby with a steal. Keysy off and running, can they breathe life still? They'll slow it down instead as Williams opens for three. And he gets it to go, AJ Williams.
How does this get the crowd going? We've got to stop, got a three. Can Keysborough Cougars find something here with 2 minutes 30 left and an 8-point game to get themselves back into the game?
Anderson to Maharaj in the corner. Too long on that one. Rebound by Raymond. 5 on the clock. Anderson's going to step back for three. Fortunate for Keysborough that did not go in, and Myers struggling to get past, but Maharaj fouls him instead, and that's only McKinnon's second foul for the quarter. Fouling game this match has gone in waves.
AJ Williams walking the dog there, giving Keysborough Cougars a little bit more time in this game.
Oh, Nick Carlson, why didn't you throw that down? Just missed the alley bunny.
That's just the story of the night again.
Absolutely.
It's just been like that. I mean, I love the effort there, the fly up for
Help, split line,
Carlson.
kicks it back out. Wooten through the key. Anderson's wide open. Couldn't hit the dagger. A minute and a half to go, Keysborough. Williams open. Hits another three. It's a 5-point game.
AJ Williams put on a performance. 41 points for AJ Williams, putting Keysborough Cougars on his back when they need him most. That is what your floor general, your point guard does. Showing his worth right there. Makes this a 5-point game, 1 minute 32. What did we say? Anything can happen.
McKinnon have missed the last few shots, the last few possessions, and leaving the door open for Keysborough to just crawl their way back in. They're fighting, doing absolutely everything they can, and you could just imagine if Keysborough did something a bit more offensively at the start of that third quarter, who knows where we'd be right now.
They have gotten some, he has gotten some help though. Nick Carlson up to 13 points, Gerard Newby up to 13. We said that he would need some people to come to his assistance there, AJ Williams, and you know, a few extra buckets by Gerard Newby. Fouled on that 3-point attempt and went to the line, made 3 easy baskets.
Even Dylan Moore though with 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points, only 25 minutes though. I think there's been a bit of a, you know, some different lineups that Coach Nathan Vogt from the Keysborough Cougars has gone with. Rebound-wise, Keysborough Cougars 44 to McKinnon Cougars 45 rebounds. 18 offensive boards to McKinnon Cougars 12 offensive boards. And with a minute 32 left, they're going to need a few more boards and a few more baskets like that AJ Williams 3.
Who can step up now with the last minute and a half remaining in this game. Maharaj to inbound for McKinnon. wanting to stop this Keysy comeback is Murray Myers steals the ball out of the hands of Adam Anderson. What a match for Murray Myers. Williams now with the ball, takes on Raymond. Pulls up, can't get the two to go. Anderson secures the loose ball. Keysborough defensively going to need to try again on this one. Raymond with the ball, gets it through the arms of Carlson and Williams and draws the foul instead. That'll be their third team foul.
What effort by Murray Myers, just going out there and doing what he does, getting that steal right off the inbound. Read it perfectly. High IQ basketball play right there.
Maharaj now guarded by Newby, takes on Myers, and Murray Myers draws the charge.
Murray Myers got to be player of the game. I mean, AJ Williams and Murray Myers, it's a pretty hard decision between the two of them. But
offensive player of the game and defensive player of the game.
Absolutely.
And looks like he's copped it a few times, but
he's going to pull up sore tomorrow.
McKinnon with the full court pressure. Keysy might need some help on the inbound as Williams now has the ball, guarded by Raymond. 1 minute to go, 2-possession game. High screen by Newby. Williams looking for options. Driving it straight through the key, and we have an offensive foul going the other way this time. Maharaj with the defensive efforts.
Coach
That's
Nathan
going to kill
cannot
Keysborough.
believe it. Keysborough Cougars now really need to look to come up with a steal. 46 seconds left.
All 10 players basically in the front half of the court.
A steal and at minimum a stop here is essential.
Back to Woodall with the ball, guarded by Newby. Looking for the trap, Keysborough.
Murray Myers forgetting he's playing basketball, not soccer. Might be a good football player as well if he can kick like that.
Anderson. Oh, Myers fouls. Reaching around the back of Adam Anderson. That'll be their fifth team foul.
So 2 shots here for Adam Anderson. A 84% free throw shooter, 75% last year. Coming from Altona, Div 2 men.
Anderson misses the first.
I'll take that as commentator's curse right there. In 2023, actually led the league in points per game, 25.82, and 3 points made, 63.
And he makes the second there. It's still a 2-possession game. It's going to be very difficult for Keysborough, though. They might be looking for the 2 for 1 from 3. Williams takes it down the key himself, puts it up, 2 points no good. Gerard Newby over the top of everybody, and it's going to be off the hands of Keysborough. 25 seconds to go now. Woodall struggling to inbound, gets it to Anderson. Kicking it across court to Raymond. He's going to go in, finds Wooten, stolen by Nick Carlson. They're going to need a 3 here. Myers finds Williams for 3. Can't get it to go. And that'll be it. 4, 3, 2, 1. McKinnon Cougars taking out Keysborough on their home court, 99-93. A 6-point deficit, which has been probably the average margin both ways for the majority of this game, despite McKinnon getting up by about 12, 13 points at one point in time. And unfortunately for Keysborough, they did manage to bring it back to 1 possession towards the end of that fourth quarter and spent all of their energy fighting back.
And you could just see what that meant to the McKinnon Cougars, obviously fighting to get some different positions within or, you know, get their position within the ladder. They're fighting for a higher position than what they've currently got. And like I said, it's pretty tight. So, yeah, it could be interesting going down the stretch with that loss for Keysborough Cougars, and also that win for McKinnon Cougars. So Keysborough Cougars going down 99-93. Scoring leaders. AJ Williams ended up with 41. Would have been good if he could have got that 44 right there at the end. Might have helped Keysborough Cougars a little bit, but 41. What a performance by AJ Williams. Maharaj, 30 points for McKinnon.
8 points in the second half.
Yeah, and Anderson, 26. Gerard Newby and Nick Carlson both entered with those 13 points. Assist leaders, Anderson did have 5 assists. Raymond with 4. Myers had 3 assists. And Gerard Newby and AJ Williams with 2. Rebounding leaders, Gerard Newby finishing up with 18 rebounds, so 13 points, 18 rebounds for Gerard Newby. Nick Carlson, 12 rebounds. So he also finished with a double-double, 13 points, 12 rebounds. Maharaj with 8 rebounds and Wooten with 7. Steals leaders, Murray Myers putting on a defensive clinic with 3 steals. Wooten with just 1 for McKinnon. Keysborough Cougars next matchup at the Den, Saturday the 13th of June, 6 p.m, taking on Ballerine Storm, who currently sit or are fighting for that playoff position at 6th. And for McKinnon, they take on Hume City, who currently are sitting 3rd, defending their head-to-head after beating them by 10 points in round 7.
All right, thank you everybody from us here at the Cougar Den. We will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.